Welcome for the week 33 Bhakti Vriksha class. So we couldn't have the class yesterday and hope all of you are doing well. So our
All are
topic
saying
for
they're
today,
well, Mataji, they're good, they're well, they're all good.
very
But it's
nice,
hot.
thank you.
People are Vinita saying
Yeah,
it's
yeah, very, very hot. It's very hot, especially in northern side, it's very hot. So today's topic, actually, I'm planning to cover it in two sessions. Today is one class and next week also we'll have another session because the topic is little difficult and I thought we'll cover it in two classes. Okay, so you would have seen the picture which is there on in the WhatsApp group, and I don't know how many of you are aware about this picture. It is called the chariot of the body. This picture is taken from Bhagavad Gita, and each thing which is there in that picture, like you can see horses, you can see uh, a driver, a person who's the reining the horses, and there's another person who's sitting at the back. So there are two people sitting on the chariot, and there are horses. So each thing has a significance. And the rope with which the horses are controlled, that also has a significance, and the horses. So everything has a name, everything has a meaning. So today we will begin slowly and we will begin with simple things first. So the topic today we will be covering is mind.
yeah, the people are saying their head, thinking, the mind, the brain.
Yes, actually not just the brain. Brain, you can say that you can touch the brain, but mind is inside. Mind is the thing which thinks, which does everything. For example, if I have to go somewhere to the market, my mind is going to say that I am very tired. I don't feel like going to the market. Or I'm feeling very sleepy. So it's difficult for me to go to the market today. So it's not the brain which tells, it is the mind which tells us. So this topic actually we have also covered during our DYS. I don't know how many of you have attended this DYS is Discover Yourself. A long time back, almost 3 years back, we had done a 6 session workshop, a 6 session classes we had done, and it is also available on the YouTube or on ISKCON YouTube channel. So you can also go through this same thing again, but now this time we are covering it more in detail.
Sorry, I
So
missed. There were six. You said there were 6 or 7 classes.
Yeah,
about this topic?
there were six sessions, which is
Six.
called Discover Yourself course. And this is the time when, it was conducted under Samir, BDC. So under BDC, you can find these six classes of Discover Yourself. In those classes, this same topic was discussed, but not so much in detail. Okay. So now let's understand what this mind is. So as stated in Bhagavad Gita, one's mind is a person's friend, and one's mind is also his enemy. So how do we understand this, that how the mind is friend or the mind is enemy? So for example, I would like to go, my mind, I get up in the morning and I'm fresh and I would like, my mind says that, I'm in a good mood and let me go to the temple. So at one side, the mind is saying that let me go to a temple. And the other side, the mind is saying, oh, what nonsense. Why go to this Krishna temple? Let me go to the club today. So basically, the mind is driving you. So here we see that mind is a friend and mind is at the same time our enemy. So how do we say that it is friend as well as it is enemy? Because if our mind is telling us to do something which is good for us, it becomes our friend. And when the same mind tells us to do some which is going to drive us on a wrong path, then the same mind becomes our enemy. So actually this mind is a very tricky thing. It is very, very difficult to control this mind. Because mind is unsatisfied no matter how much we try to satisfy it. In fact, it is said in Bhagavad Gita that mind is very restless, it is very stubborn, and it is also very strong. In fact, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that, Arjun, you must control your mind. So Arjun says that I can control the wind, but I cannot control the mind. So all of you, have you ever experienced that how when we sit for chanting, our mind actually travels to so many places? Has anybody experienced it? So I'm sitting here today, early morning. I thought I'll finish my chanting. But while I'm chanting, my mind is thinking, okay, what shall I prepare for breakfast? Or, today I have got a very busy day in my office. Or, something my friend had said yesterday, and those thoughts suddenly come into my mind. Has anybody experienced those kind of things while you are chanting? Yeah. So that is why it is said that mind is very, very strong. It is very, very stubborn. It is very difficult to control this mind. In fact, it is said that all the crimes which occur are because our mind is uncontrolled. In fact, it is not that the criminal is not aware that what is right and what is wrong. He is fully aware, but then his mind is uncontrolled, and his mind drag him towards a wrong path. So how do you think anybody who's got some experience to share when it comes to controlling the mind, or when it comes to having a mind which is very, very difficult, especially when it comes to chanting? Anybody would like to share some experience?
Hare Krishna, Namaskar. When the mind alters, so we can sometimes have two things we can focus on, Mataji. We can focus
Okay.
both on God, on Krishna, and the negative, the demonic qualities also. So it's both ways.
Yes. So the choice is actually ours, whether we focus on the bad things or whether we focus on good things. The choice is ours. So who makes this choice? And what is there inside us which helps us in making this choice?
It could be that it's someday something which helps music, helps maybe heart,
Yeah, that is the very, very bigger category. So what
peace, and all
what
of
we
that
learn
can be.
from Bhagavad Gita is that what helps us in controlling the mind is our own intelligence. So that the intelligence is the difference to know what is right and what is wrong. See, both the choices are there in front of us. Whether we take a right decision, whether we take a wrong decision. So what influences our decision is our own intelligence. Right? So intelligence, how do we get that
And
intelligence?
Shuman Prabhu says, I'm seeing both. He says, I can see, focus on both.
Okay. So at the same time, we cannot focus on both. So we need to, we don't have a mind like Krishna, right? So we have to take the only one thought will rule. Okay, so for that, we need intelligence.
He says it's difficult to say, difficult to explain it and articulate it, he says.
Yes, that is what I'm saying, that for that,
Mataji, there are other hands also. I don't know if you can see. There's
yes,
Nandini, Mataji,
yes,
and three,
yes,
four, five people. Do you want to
yes,
get them?
yes, 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 we can ask them.
Okay. I was just guessing that you can't see, I guess. That's why I told you.
No, I can see, I can see.
You can see them? Okay.
Yeah, Nandini is there, Rohit is there,
Yes,
Sanjay.
yes, yes. So, I don't know. Nandini Mataji, I put her, but I don't think. Hare Krishna. Uh, During chanting, the distraction, it happens because of, these distractions at home, at kitchen and stuff like that. Family also is there. So much of movement is there. It's difficult. And yeah, it's always in two, there's this duality, right? And I also chant like in the spoken mantra as well. I don't know how it is always there is this yeah, there's always this distraction, always.
Yeah, we can ask others also.
He's sharing something more also. Do you want to ask him?
Sorry, yes, yes, we can do.
Yeah, yeah, the same I think. I got it. Okay. The same thing, same story. Yeah, got it. Okay. I'll ask other people also.
Yes,
Should I tell them, Mataji, that you listen to all and then respond, right?
yes, yes,
They
right. We
might be
can listen.
wondering if you're not.
Yeah,
Hi, Krishna. So, I live alone and I don't have, a partner or wife. And it's by like three times, I think three, four times I've experienced that during chanting, the bead or the mala itself broke or snapped. And yeah, that has happened during this was one day, I think it was a fast Ekadashi day. But I would say that, Mataji, I am able to focus. I am not, I don't have, I am able to focus that distraction thing. I'm able to work on it.
that's very nice. That's very wonderful if you're able to focus.
So he doesn't have a mala, he has to get it, Mataji. He's doing it on his fingers these days, the
Okay,
chanting.
so it is actually better to get your beats. It's always better to chant on beats.
She's spelling her name four times. She wakes up at four, sorry,
Okay.
4:30 or something. She goes and picks flowers. Yeah. And then, so Mataji, when she takes flowers from trees, other people, I think some other people are going down or somewhere. So she feels that she is a thief. She steals it.
No, that is not correct because see, anything which we are doing for Krishna is not material. It is not wrong. So probably had you picked up those flowers for putting in your hair or decorating your house, probably it would have been like a theft. But when you're doing it for Krishna, everything becomes pure, everything becomes spiritual.
Just wanted to share, Mataji, that this was in her mind.
Okay, yeah, no, no, that is not at all. There's nothing wrong about it. It's good only if you're offering, taking flowers. But then, of course, if you can, inform them, it's very good if you're taking from somewhere. But then again, you no need to think it's stealing. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar. 2 days back, 2 years back. So, fruits, some fruits he was using, eating, and with his, yes, okay. So it happened in the past that he was chanting and he was thinking about eating fruits. Uh, Asking how to understand what does he say? Very difficult one. Fruits he was eating. I eat fruit. What fruit? Banana, mango, what did you? Yeah, tea. What? Tea is the same fruits. Okay, I'm very sorry, Mataji. It's very difficult to understand. Fruit.
Mm.
Okay, next. 3 days back. 3 days back. Fruits. Experience. Okay. You grow up fruits. Growing up, you didn't eat fruits. Growing up, fruits miss. Oh, I think what growing up, fruits miss just little ripe fruits first time start. Oh, okay. So Mataji, I think what Prakhar is saying that growing up, he didn't have fruits at all.
Okay.
And just a few days back, 2, 3 days back, he started eating fruits.
Okay. So he is enjoying them.
Yes, yes, I like.
Okay, that's very nice. Very nice.
Sorry, Mataji, sort of, yeah, can I ask fruit growing up, miss why? Because I didn't like fruit. I sort of only banana, one fruit. Other fruits, I didn't like it. Only banana I would eat. You miss why? No, actually, my family, I think there was no fruit culture. Family, I think mother, father sell fruit. I don't think so. I did learn. You miss
Yeah,
why?
actually, it all depends on your family culture also.
Ah,
How,
so Mataji say family. Family self, mom, dad, banana, mango, fruit, vegetables, well, hara food more, kids copy. Mango, banana, and you growing up miss what? Before you experienced family, family has. Hmm. Family people got. Okay. Everybody is saying it's good, you should eat fruits. The other
yeah.
people. Okay, Mataji.
So we were talking about the mind.
Sorry, sorry. I'll remove spotlight. There's Uma Mataji also last
Yes.
person.
Okay. We can come back on the question answer also.
Okay. Sorry. So, Mataji,
Okay,
social,
you can talk. You can say here.
30 second? 30 second or 23rd? 32? 32. YouTube, there was something 32. Acha, Bhakti Vriksha class 32. 32, what? Bhakti Vriksha class 32. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's there on the channel.
Yeah, yeah. This is 33rd, right? The previous 32
Right.
class, right? 32. I think she's talking. Anutama Mataji, you taught the 32nd class, Shankaracharya. Yeah. Shiva. He didn't have no money, no had no work, so told him about work, but he had no skill or nothing like that. So then he went and meditated and put ash on all of that, and then one Vrindavan, I think he was searching for gold.
So can we discuss the questions little later because I wanted to just open the discussion because of the mind. Our topic is yet not over. So this is not the question answer round. It is we haven't as yet started the questions.
Hare Krishna, then later,
Yeah,
Mataji.
yeah. We'll come back to it. Yeah. So coming back to our thought, the topic of mind and the mind control is what we are discussing today. And I had opened the question to everybody asking how do they feel when they are chanting, and what do you think your mind is, how your mind is operating while you are chanting. It is said that mind actually is constantly chattering. It is constantly talking. It not even for a single second does the mind, keep quiet. And it is said that when we are chanting, our mind should be completely 100%, it should be focused on Krishna. And if we are thinking of something else other than Krishna, then that chanting is not pure. Okay. So is it that is what I had opened the question, that why, how do you people feel, and how do you people have this as an understanding of the mind going somewhere else and we are going somewhere else. So the mind, it has to be trained, because if we are chanting and if at the same time we are thinking of something other than Krishna, then that knowledge, our bhakti is not pure. We are doing just some lip service. We are just doing some kind of chanting which is actually will give us no result. So that is why it is very important to understand this concept of the mind, that how mind plays such a important role in our life, that although we are thinking that we are doing chanting. We think all the time, oh yes, my 16 rounds are, or my 4 or 8 rounds are complete, my job is done. But what is actually happening is that although I'm chanting, but my mind is somewhere else. I'm chanting, but I am thinking something else. So that kind of chanting, my dear friends, is waste. So that is why it is important to understand that mind plays a very, very crucial role. And the mind, as you know, it is like a small child. Somebody is talking. Sudarshan. Huh, okay. Yeah. So a mind is actually like a child who is always mischievous, always, wanting to create some mischief, wanting to create some naughty activity, and trying to distract his parents. Have you seen a small child? How a small child will do something or the other which will attract the attention of his parents. Similarly, our mind also is like that. Although our mind is should be under our control, but mind is all the time running here and there like a naughty child. So this how we discipline the child, how a mother or a father discipline their children. Similarly, we also need to discipline our mind, because if our mind is not disciplined, if our mind is not under our control, then then whatever sadhana, whatever spiritual practice we are doing, it goes waste. But like a person like Arjun, a person like a great warrior like how Arjun was, Arjun himself says in Bhagavad Gita that it is very, very difficult to control this mind. This mind is very stubborn. This mind is very restless. With my bow and arrow, I can control the wind. As you know, Arjun was a great warrior. He could change the direction of the wind also through his bow and arrow. So he says that I can control the wind, but I cannot control the mind. So Krishna is explaining how you know, this stubborn, this restless mind can be controlled. Because unless we have a controlled mind, we cannot advance spiritually. Because if our mind is thinking something else while we are chanting, then as I said earlier, this chanting goes waste. Okay, so this understanding of controlling the mind, understanding that picture, I was talking in the beginning about the chariot where there were horses and there were two people sitting and trying to control the horses. So that picture and how to control this mind, we are going to understand in our next class. So we can soon take up, questions. I would also like to share this picture again. Give me a second. I'll just. Okay, somebody share the picture and have a look. I'll share the picture again. So did you see that within the horses you could see eyes, ears, nose, mouth? Did you see all that?
Yes,
And
yes,
also
yes.
you saw that there are two people sitting on the horses. One is controlling the horses and there's another person sitting at the back. We'll have a look at it again. You can have a closer look. So we'll try to understand this picture in the next class because this will begin by understanding what is the meaning of these horses, what is the meaning of this two people, who these two people are, and the rope with which the horses are getting controlled. What is the meaning of that rope? So each thing that you see in that picture, there is a name for that. Like as I told you that within the horses you can see the five senses, the nose, eyes, ears, mouth, etc. Okay, so we will have a look at this picture once again next week. And if you can understand, I will post it separately in the group. You can have a look at that picture, and if anybody can read, they can understand what the picture is. And next time we will try to connect this picture and understand what we are learning in this class.
Yeah. Yes, Mach.
You can just mute. Somebody was talking. Okay, thank you. Fine. So this is what we were learning through our topic today, as in mind. And I try to make it as simple as possible. I hope you all could understand what this mind is. Mind is actually the person who's doing everything, who's controlling. Because of this mind only, we do certain things and we don't do certain things. And the mind is, we learned that how this mind is very restless, and it is it is very, very difficult to control this mind. And next class, apart from learning that picture, we will also learn how, what does Krishna says about controlling this mind. Okay, so we will take questions.
Hare Krishna. Namaskar. So, mind, intelligence, and the soul is related to that, Mataji. So, humans and then all the animals, right? Yeah. So, for example, the
Mm.
elephant must eat a lot. So, most of the focus is that. Then the polar bear sleeps a lot, hibernates. So, then turtles, have tortoise have this protection mechanism, their shells. But humans, they have these things with food, they have things with sleep, they want to, human body is a thinking machine.
Okay.
So I was reading this book. So there also there's this thing about mind, the fact that animals, mostly it's basic needs, food and our body needs, but humans, the thinking capacity, which is, of course, part of the mind. Now, so in society, all these things which from our senses, which we get stimulated by, is the reason why, I understand that, it's happening because of that, the distraction that I'm not able to, walk, and Parvesh, that's my sign name. So how do I do it, Mataji? How do I remove all the distractions and focus on attaining
Yeah, so
Krishna?
we learn it in the next class. Yeah, so definitely
I'll be
when you're
interested,
talking
Mataji. I'll
about
join.
when we are talking about this book that you're referring to, when we are talking about that how uh, animals eat, sleep, and they procreate, they also have children, and they try to defend themselves. So these all these things are common between humans and animals. Animals sleep, we sleep. Animals give birth to children, and we also give birth to children. Animals eat, sleep, and they protect themselves. Similarly, even human beings also do the same thing. So, what is the difference between human beings and animals? So, the basic difference between human beings and animals is that Krishna has given us intelligence. Krishna has given us higher intelligence to distinguish between right and wrong. He has given us the intelligence to differentiate between to tell that what should we do and what we should not do. And if we behave like animals, then there's no difference between them and us, right? So this book that you have read, actually, it's a good book, and it's a stepping stone on how having we have a mind and how to control the mind through intelligence. And that intelligence actually is given to us only. It is given to us, given to human beings only by Krishna, and it is not given to the animals. So this is what we are going to discuss in our next class. We'll learn in the next class.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shivankar.
So my question. So I had, sickness and weakness during this time. Uh, what I do is because of the weakness, I'm unable to chant. So I would just mentally chant the mantra. Do you think that is okay, Mataji, or what is the any alternative for this?
Yeah, that is fine. That is perfectly all right. You can mentally chant the mantra. Just if you're not able to focus, then at least you can keep a picture of Radha and Krishna in front of you. So if you keep a picture, then your mind will probably not get so distracted, and you can chant within your mind.
Yes, yes, Mataji. That's what I do. That's what I actually am doing 16 rounds every day, Mataji. I don't miss. And I have a photo, I use it.
Wow, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So I think Vijay is asking Parvesh, what is the name of the book that he was showing?
Okay. One more person. Someone called Mohit who has a question. Uh, what has happened? Okay. I'm unable to add a person, ma'am. Mataji, there's someone called Mohit Mohit who's raised his hand. I am unable to pin him. Because his video was off, I couldn't pin.
Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Namaskar.
Hare Krishna.
मथुरा, मथुरा, गोविंदगिरी. Taking some rounds, Mataji. You have to take those rounds to one place.
Parikrama.
The parikrama, and there's a found or some water coming, I think, on a Shiva or something. And huh, well, huh, why do we give water or milk? Hmm. There's Ganesh close by, and there's Nandi, and we have to take the circle, only half. You can't take a full circle. You go 12 o'clock, then you come back again clockwise 12 o'clock, then come back. You never take a full circle, Mataji. So two, three questions.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So I'll let you know next time.
When is the next class?
Next Sunday, depending on Saurav's availability.
It'll be on Zoom, Mataji.
Yes, it will be on Zoom. So
Okay.
Sunday, whenever is the next class, we'll inform.
Prakash says one small thing. Krishna. Parvesh is helping Mataji. This is Prakash
Okay.
says Krishna. So, so when people dream, for example, we're dreaming about Krishna. Yeah, you're not in a waking state. Can we dream about Krishna for a long time in our dream state?
We can. We definitely can dream of Krishna, but we should be pure enough that Krishna comes in our dream.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody
I
else
don't know,
left?
Shalim is saying something.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
he was just signing Hare Krishna.
if there's no question, we can sign off. Kajal Sharma, she wants to ask something.
There's someone called Madan Prabhu was also there. Kajal. Who is Kajal Mataji? I don't see.
She has to raise her hands.
She says she doesn't know how to do it.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. So people are, I don't know, but actually people here are talking so much about Krishna. They have so many ideas, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know the way, the process. I don't know how what you guys are talking about. I don't know how myself can talk or think about it.
Okay, so you need to join regularly in the classes, and you need to watch the previous videos, and you can connect to somebody here in the group.
She wants to express about Krishna. So basically, she says she wants to talk about Krishna, wants to know deep about Krishna. I want to, yeah. So I am interested, and I want to, yeah, learn more, think more. How do I do it?
You can say can anybody volunteer to help her, help Kajal? Can anybody volunteer?
There's so many people they're raising hand. Parvesh Prabhu's there, but say we don't have number. No WhatsApp. There's no number. A lot of people.
Okay, so
Anshuman Prabhu. Well, there's so many hands. They can support.
okay, so Kajal, you need to choose somebody who you can take help from somebody. Parvesh is there, Anshuman is there. Both of them can help. Please, you can share your number with them.
I also told them about YouTube. She's saying, Mataji, that's a very time-taking process. I don't have time.
Correct, correct.
I
No, no,
have
we don't have to be.
college. I have to go college and all of that. Mataji, you there?
Yes, I'm there. Just if these two can coordinate with each other. And Madan, you can ask why Madan has to join last ekdam. Why he can join in the beginning, no, the class. Why every time he has to join in the last only?
I don't know, Mataji. I don't think he can see.
Hmm.
I think Mataji, my time is also done.
Yes, yes. We'll meet next time, next Sunday, and we'll connect. And Kajal, you can please share your number with Pravesh. He'll be able to help you. Okay, so
Hare Krishna,
thank you so
Mataji.
much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. See you Sunday next. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, sorry, Maharaj Prabhu was again this is again and again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
But
has to
yeah, my
join
time is
little
done.
early.
Okay, I'll leave Mataji. He's just saying small,
Yes.
small, but it's never small. And the time is
Yeah.
done.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, sir.